Alright, you read the title, you're a student, and I've got some apps that you will find very useful. An app that will help you scan all your documents, an app that will transcribe everything you say, an app that will put the fear of maths out of your brain, an app that will save you from distraction, and an app that you can use to create a second brain. So, let's get into it without wasting any time. This is Gaurang, you're watching Guiding Tech. Let's get started. First of all, everything that you study comes to you through books, notes, old notes, or the new ones that you make on your own, and keeping track of every piece of paper that comes your way is not the easiest thing. Unless you scan them and then digitize them and then save them on your cloud or your hard drive. And the best app to scan documents is Microsoft Lens. Be it a piece of paper, a picture, or a whole whiteboard, Microsoft Lens can scan and make a PDF out of everything. You can even scan handwritten notes, digitize them, and then edit them too, which works only in English. The scanned documents can be saved in PDF, image, Word, or PowerPoint formats easily from within the app. And of course, you can directly save the files to your OneDrive storage as well. It is easy, fast, and best of all, it is absolutely free. Next up, we have an amazing app from Google. Now, whenever you're in a lecture, making notes is not the easiest thing all the time. Or even when you're practicing for your questions in your test, it is not always the easiest thing to just write the answers repeatedly. And well, in those moments, Google's voice recorder app will be your savior. The special thing about this app is that everything that you say will be transcribed by the app as you're saying it. It is almost 99% accurate most of the time, and as you play it back, every word gets highlighted as it is being said in the recording. After you're done recording, you can share it as a text file or an audio file or both. Plus, if you're looking for a particular recording, you can type one of the words that was said in the recording into the search bar, and it will show you the recording and open it at the timestamp where the particular word was said. The app comes by default on Pixel phones. As for other phones, just download the APK. Next up, we're going to talk about mathematics, which brings terrible memories to mind. But if I have this app that we're going to talk about with me while I was studying mathematics, these memories might have been different. And the name of the app is Mathway. In this app, all you need to do is either click a picture of a question in front of you or type out the equation to solve in the question. And the app will tell you exactly how to solve it. Just tell it the solution that is being asked for in the question and it will give you the correct answer. It has answers to every possible mathematics question, be it from algebra, trigonometry, calculus, or statistics. And in case you want to see the history of questions asked, that is available too. There is a subscription for the app, and if you go ahead with it, the app will give you complete step-by-step solutions to every question being asked. This next app that I'm going to talk about is all about building a second brain. Now, second brain as a concept usually means that you are basically using a whole system which actively reminds you of the stuff that you do need to remember, but you can occasionally forget. These can be classes, these can be schedules, these can be assignment due dates, these can be tasks to do during the day. And the one app to solve this problem and create a second brain system for yourself is MyBrain. MyBrain is an open source productivity app that combines the features of tasks, notes, calendars, diary, bookmarks, all in one. In terms of notes, you have support for headers, markdowns, and much more. You can also organize your to-do with various parameters such as priority, subtasks, and much more. There's also the bookmarks feature to save links for later. And of course, if you want an app that is more oriented towards multi-platform or cross-platform use, you have Notion. Notion is a great app and I use it to basically run my entire life. And I am also a huge advocate for Notion in this entire office. So in case MyBrain is not your preference, you can easily go for Notion. It comes with cross-platform support and a whole lot of other features. Next up, whenever you're studying on your own for an exam that is coming up, remembering definitions and testing yourself to remember all of those definitions and words and facts, it is always helpful to use flashcards. And I have an app that will help you make flashcards plus do a bunch of other stuff. And the name of the app is Quizlet. It is pretty simple to make all the flashcards you need. You can create multiple flashcards as a study set related to a particular subject. You can organize them into folders, and you can even create a class with your friends where other people can also create flashcards for themselves and others. And on top of all of this, the flashcards you make can be accessed by other users of the app and vice versa. So in case you do not want to make flashcards, you can search for the topic or the subject you're studying and use the flashcards created by others to save time and study for your test. Next up, we have an app that can help you get your studying done through the process of Pomodoro. Now, if you're not familiar with Pomodoro, it's a way of working where you work or study for 25 minutes, then you take a 5-minute break, and then you again repeat this entire process 4 times over. Then after that, you finally take a longer break. And this app called Milky brings in a few features which make better use of Pomodoro and help you get your work done with the least amount of procrastination. In Milky, apart from the timer itself, you can make a list of different subjects or projects that you're working on. And every time you start the timer for each project, the app tracks it. You get detailed graphs of the time spent working on each subject or project. Plus, the more Pomodoro sessions are completed, that will unlock more and more features and tools on the app. There is also a pro mode for the app, but for the most part, the features of the free version will be more than enough. Next up, even if all of these apps help you get your work done or study better, the fact is that all of these apps exist on your smartphone along with all the other apps which can cause distraction or lead you to procrastination. So, what if you could just block those apps? And it's all possible all through this app called AppLock. This app basically blocks you from using certain apps as per a specific time frame, location, while connected to a particular Wi-Fi, or after you have been using a particular app for some time period, or the number of times you have opened the app during the day. It gets access to your phone usage to suggest the apps that you should be blocking, or you can go ahead and open the list of all the apps and select the ones that you want to block. It goes a step further and even block the websites of the apps as well, so that you do not open them on Chrome during the time that they're blocked. And on top of all of this, there is also a strict mode where you can prevent yourself from uninstalling the app itself from your phone or change the device settings in order to use the apps to distract yourself. It can basically go to the very extreme in order to not let you be distracted while you're studying. And lastly, of course, we got your back when it comes to listening to lo-fi beats while studying. And you can listen to all of these lo-fi beats without paying a single penny, all through this app called LoFi Radio. It is an extremely good-looking app which plays lo-fi beats 24/7 without any ads in between the songs. You can like a particular track to save it to your likes so that you can search for the song and get it on your preferred music streaming app later on. You do see ads if you try to go and set a timer and in a bar underneath the player, but that's it. Plus, you can change the accent color to something else if you find the default one tacky. And well, that's pretty much it. The download links to all of these apps can be found in the description box, and if you like the video, like it. If you love the video, then press the subscribe button, and followed by that, you'll get a bell icon. Press that, you'll get notifications for all our videos from now on. This has been Gora, and I'll see you in the next one.